back, and long time I stayed in their palace. And life is not easy was there. My duty and responsibility was huge. And how many times I saved their family before anything wrong happened with them. And their Muslim family of Spanish royal family and King John Carlos, his whole relatives are Muslim, and recently some has become converted Christian during rebel time, and not to found opportunity to attack Leonor and Infanta, they became Christian to rape, kidnap, and chase their plan. And for this facility, they became Christian. And in all other countries of Europe, royal family was Christian. My wives I married, they are just Muslim, and my father, mother, king, queens all became Muslim. This reason for their daughters, also their grandfather, grandmother, all. And in rebel time, they forced them to convert it in Christian again, and they did not become. They gave life and everything they gave, but they did not become Christian. And since that time, they are Muslim. And this tradition is to say them, new Muslim, and new Muslim very well, because they don't also refusing their Islam taking, they have no rights to be Muslim, and they are no Muslim as lying at church. Those rapist, criminal, killer of my babies are saying, and that's why Holy Prophet Muhammad told that your children will born with just Muslim, with those princesses, and with those other accepted wife, not any Bengali women, and he took talak with all Bengali women, and also later talak happened, and after that he did bad dua against all Bengali of this world. And I'm still looking his bad dua working. And problem is, during this type of works, my work expansion and memory huge. But we have to concentrate on those enemies attack happened in recent time. Because after that rebel, my wives are becoming target by this country's terrorist defense persons every time. And they did not left even King Juan Carlos' wife, that oldest Queen Sophia, my grandmother-in-law even, they did not left to rape, and we have to concentrate on those. And if we remember past, what these launches, if we forget war and why we became failure in war in past, what we decided in meeting, what type of rescue system or procedure, and during war, before war, after war, every time with the generals, admirals, air force generals, they will do every work, they old and experienced, they leads, and yes, they will do themselves. One general told me, and he gave life in a time episode to rescue Naomi Biden, and he became alive again for time machine attack, and for time machine use he became alive. And that I was talking and looking at till last he was staying in this home, and two bomb seller, free bomb seller used to sell bombs in Israel and used to loot money themselves, and also their money we closed and sent back in USA's government fund. That's why I said I give free sample, and USA open bomb factory never gives free sample. And same I. And lastly, those two criminals was using time machine for enemy support we found and also was killed. And but I'm forgetting what was my rescue procedure staying this home, why they happened, they came in last year. Also long time infant are not messaging me, just love message and love message she used to send, and not details also. For her security Spanish rule not to message more, and also in Leonor stopped already in military training and they are showing Leonor is Olympic, Leonor is Portugal in, and she is doing her military training. And also her training not fulfillation and anytime, every time happening. Also King John Carlos satellite processed in a neuron cell like general making technology of USA 10 years. So that way three husband and wives and other princes of Europe, if we are all in military training, then training will happen with them, otherwise not. And so that those command changing in satellite wasteful rule making will not work, that was his plan. And I'll rule and rule on whole Spain and based in their family forever. And in King John Carlos family, no one became field marshal before. And USA military training so far, at best BSc, MSc degree, and when I was 12th grade just HSC passed, King John Carlos was MSc and also other king queens of Europe, MSc there, kings are MSc, and King Carl Gustav Jung, and father-in-law King Philip was BSc and I was just 12th grade. Later I became doctorate in 10 subject of supercomputer and etc. I took long time study I made, and that's why he made me this type. And he used to laugh and say, he's like me, will not use any duplicate. And how I forget this all my duties. For enemies attack, medicine, venom, attack happened on me, torture, insult. And especially when I used to use internet, which on my real Leonor, how I'll understand their duplicates, pictures, image everywhere. And bad clothes they wear. Also everywhere they post that they are Christian. It says then my head definitely never attracts to them in forgotten situation. And that was fact after long time found each other. And I never can think to divorce her. If I angers mistakenly I write anything, I write again duplicates. And those duplicates I never once. And also Leonor gave some of duplicates marriage with me herself. They used to call in Paris, race. Also used to write love message and prints for Leonor and thus they fall in my love. And so many cousins what happened with them in their childhood is just they're remembering, and Leonor everything understood and also understood they will be more faithful, and their marriage happened with me already, that's why again their marriage she gave with me again. And thus she found obedient, faithful servant, also worker, but they are empresses also different type, but they have no rights to sit in a Spanish throne, and only Leonor and infant will sit, and I next after King Philip and Queen Letizia. Don't know how they will found back. Also $9 trillion, USA Congress last year wanted to give us compensation money. And I told that every time we planned and all they made hostage king queens and give the check, governor, give those Albaje terrorist Bangladeshi army chief NHS to attack in the palace office, to kidnap king queens and used to make hostage to loot. And as a result, they made conditional check. And their most top condition in one sentence, they have to obey me, follow me, as king queen, respect me as future infantile Leonor's husband, and also other princes' husband and their future king in their unknown country. And also, nothing will happen to me, and fixed amount on the basis of their obedience amount will come, and they will not be able to use. I will decide, and CIA, FBI, or FBI, not CIA, and USA President and Vice President will, supervise this work. And how we'll use those money, and by services, satellite services, or anything, in killing their enemies, internal, and for our forces used to kill enemy, how we will know just? They'll not be able to know, but they have to obey this. And they have to give me place in their every palaces, everywhere in the country, and thus those procedure will begin. Also, those facility given past gave great chances. My children died, wife became raped, kidnapped, and those will not give any time in future I will not give. And everything I am under control, and till this Congress exists, those check alive, and also has fixed time, and after that those checks will be cancelled. If this procedure that doesn't follow, checks 1 trillion means new value 118 lakhs dollar. And believe it or not, those checks are made. And also in 2025, 180 lakh dollar for USA budget depends on also conditioning check. And by this time they have to take me back in my wife's life. They have to show me every media, every social media, and they have to obedient to me, respect to me, and everywhere they shows their king, queen, and princesses respect. They have to show more than before. 10 lakh, 20 lakh gathering they have to make in my every celebration presence, and all will found snacks, everything to wear. All my expenditure will happen from those $1 trillion, and also for business, capital money, basic money will make investment and loans, and will not give more than those. And where I will go, I will spend. Also no pound, no money, just food and in war battle weapons. Our cleverest one higher post will use our officers to work in which country to operation which time, they will not be able to know. And just royal families empowerment want to make and set full empire, like they are fly and fire, light, and they have to give life while they are going to them, and they think that is their success and main goal of their life. These types of morality went to give in whole Europe to their king queens. Also killed Latvia king last year. Latvia's two servants that next to give marriage with me said themselves. Also duplicate of Leonor recovered from Latvia, and Latvia under us since that time, and also Estonia, Lithuania will see. And they have rebelled and doing all of this again. Those videos has come real king queens and Leonor Infanta's picture very rare. just in white cloth there. I looked last time also that real Leonor is not that. And don't know where is she. If she is reading Quran, if my those real wives reading Quran and Saum and obeying, then very good. But they have duties of war against enemies. They are oath with us, with USA President, with Vice President. Should not forget their mother, father. They have responsibilities. They have to write. Those are not our video, not our pictures. Why they left? Money problem I solved. They have internet, mobile, everything. Then why they stopped? Which plays our principal destroying their life again without war against enemies without warring against enemies. Stop laugh in mouth before males of this world. They are all enemies of yours. For those pictures posted in internet. That's you should think at first, like your grandfather used to say. That's all everyone. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.